Tapping is a technique that is often overlooked when a lot of people first start playing the guitar, but it can prove to be a valuable addition to your arsenal of techniques, and it can help create more interesting and varied solos and licks and riffs and patterns and various things. So in this lesson I'm going to show you just a couple of fundamental tapping patterns and talk a bit about the technique used to get nice, clean, solid, fast tapping runs. The first pattern I'm going to show you is the number one fundamental tapping pattern, which goes like this. So this first pattern we are starting with a tap on the 12th fret, then we're pulling off to a 5, hammering onto an 8. So, technique wise, we are going to use your first finger. You can use again many fingers, you can hold a pick and use your middle finger. For now, we're just going to use your first finger, and we want to get a good solid hit right in the middle of the string, right on that 12th fret, right on the tip of your finger. So if you see the line on my finger, that's where you want to hit. Bang in the center. And to get a good solid note, it's not about how much gain you've got on your amp. This is quite a low gain sound. This is like, what, number 3 on my amp. It's about the impact of your finger on the string. It's not how hard you press on. You can press on really hard, but touch it quite lightly, and you're not going to get much of a note. It's about whacking your finger on and getting a good solid hit. And then when you are taking your finger off, pulling it off to the 5th fret, instead of just lifting your finger off, which again, not going to really do much, you're not going to get much of a note. Solid hit, we want to kind of push your finger off downwards or pull your finger off upwards. So it's more a twang. So you twang your finger off, so hammer it on, twang it off downwards works best for me, but again, do it both ways. It varies depending on what string we're on, what pattern we're playing, what finger we're using, and things like that. But in this case, I tend to go downwards. So 12, flick your finger off to a 5. Then you want a good solid hammer on with your little finger to your 8th fret. And loop that round. The other key thing to getting tapping patterns running well is timing. Timing is everything. You want to be nice and bang on in time. So in this case, triplets. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 1 under, 2 under, 3 under, 4 under. So whatever speed you're going, make sure you get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Because there are so many players, if you just go as fast as you can, you're going to end up sounding like Kirk Hammett, which is not a good thing. Bless him. So that's pattern number 1. We want to aim to do maybe 8 times round, 8 beats, couple of bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then gradually speed it up. Again, stick a metronome on and start slow. And then gradually increase your speed until you get... So when you get pretty fast with it, make sure you're still getting nice and tight with your timing. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Otherwise it's going to start sounding messy. The next step with this pattern is to move it onto different strings. So try it on your bottom string. And then, like the pattern I played at the start of the video, you can move it up and down the strings. What I was actually doing there, keeping with that 12th fret with your tap, in your left hand we're playing a pentatonic. So an A minor pentatonic, so we're going 5 and 8 on your bottom string. On your next 3 strings, we're doing 5 and 7. On your next string, we're doing 5 and 8. Same on your top string. So. And try and mix that up as much as you can. So skip strings, or do 3 notes, then back 1, then 4 notes, then back 1. So skip strings is quite good. Or 3 strings at a time, and then back a string. So 1, 2, 3. Then start on your 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, and reverse it. And that is pattern number 1. So your next pattern is just an extension of that first pattern. So instead of 3 notes, we're going to do 4 notes. So we're going to pull off to an open string. So 12, open, 5, and 8. So that gets another note in the mix, which again makes it kind of sound even faster when you speed it up. And again, you can do that. Good thing about the 12th fret and the A minor is you've got all the open strings in. So you can move that around, do the same thing with the other one, as the other one. And then your next one, we're going to go down the pattern to the open string and then back up to that 12 again. So in this case, it's 12, 8, 5, open, and back up, 5, 8, 12. Same deal with that one, move it around. And play with it, do what you like with it. And then the final pattern is going to move around a little bit using those same sort of techniques that we've just done. So it goes like this. Okay, so this pattern runs down that one that we did a minute ago 3 times. So 12, 8, 5, 0, 5, 8. 3 of those. And then we're going to do 2 of the standard triplet pattern. So 12, 5, 8. And then we're going to move that tapping note up to 13. So. Then we're doing exactly the same thing, and we're moving this hand back 1 fret, so it's 4 and 7 and 12. And you can loop that round as much as you want, and again, do it on any string you want. So that is a basic introduction to tapping. Main thing to take away is the technique of getting your finger on and tapping a good solid note on the tip of your finger in the right place on the fret, and timing. Timing. Nice, solid, clean. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You need to be in time, otherwise you're gonna kirk it. That's not good. There you go. Hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll be back for more later. See you soon.